Hi, my name is Amit Sachdeva and I'm a fashion designer and fashion stylist and a fashion commentator. And today I'm going to talk about Rachel Gupta. Here's everything you need to know about Rachel Gupta's resigning from Miss Grand International and what really goes on behind the scenes in the beauty pageant world. Well, Rachel Gupta, who was crowned Miss Grand International in October 2024, recently made headlines after resigning from her title, citing mental trauma, mistreatment, and a toxic environment.
It's been getting worse and worse, and I've spent the last few months just completely depressed and alone.
She posted a detailed statement and a long video revealing all these things that we cannot even believe. Her basic necessities like food, water, and safety were ignored. She was shouted at, blamed, and bullied by Miss Grand International organization, she says. And she had to spend from her own pocket during the pageant journey, including travel and wardrobe. Well, not just that, she also claimed she was physically body shamed, allegedly pinched by organizers who told her where to lose weight.
I remember one time, they sent their representative to me, and he just comes up to me and he starts pinching me in different places, and he's like, oh, you need to lose weight here, you need to lose weight here.
She said she was forced to sell TikTok products and felt like a glorified sales girl instead of a global queen.
They made us sell, you guys know, they made us sell these cheap, tacky products on TikTok, alright? Like we were sales girls. I mean, you've crowned queens.
Her food was heavily restricted and she claimed her voice was ignored and her well-being sidelined. This wasn't the glamorous title she had worked so hard for, it became an emotional torture for her. Well, to which the organization for Miss Grand International responded with a sharp statement. Their first claim has been that she has been dethroned, not resigned, whereas Rachel clearly mentioned that she is stepping down. They also stated that Rachel did not follow their rules, including not carrying her crown in the crown case as strictly instructed by them. And they also added she allegedly kept the crown in her suitcase, not hand carried it, which they framed as very disrespectful. The organization also claimed that she failed to fulfill duties and endorsements, hence she was dethroned before her resignation. Well, let's have a look into how the business of beauty pageants work. I'm not claiming all are alike, but majority of the pageants these days run the same way. Every participating country has a national director or organization of the franchise that elects and sends their candidates to a particular international pageant. And for this, they have to buy the international pageant rights. And these are very, very expensive rights. And hence, there is a lot of money at stake and there's pressure on the models and their agencies. Glamina and Supermodel India was the franchise for Rachel Gupta for Mrs. Grand International 2024 event. Now let's look at how beauty pageants profit from their contestants. Starting with the franchise of the country pay thousands of dollars to just secure the rights of their candidates to just participate in these international pageants. Sponsorships and merchandising. Contestants are marketed heavily, but earnings usually go to the organizers, not the title holders. And winners must attend multiple sponsored events, often without being paid or reimbursed adequately. And also very important here in Rachel's case, in pageants like Miss Grand International, public voting is monetized. Votes are cast from paid apps or SMS, turning supporters into revenue streams. And the national franchises buy votes in bulk to secure top spots. Voting also boosts platform traffic, ads, and app installs, adding more profit to the organization. There's talk that during the backstage chaos, Miss Myanmar allegedly threw Rachel's crown on stage out of anger. Shocking, isn't it? Here's a little video of it. While this hasn't been officially confirmed, multiple fan accounts claim there was a visible altercation at the coronation event. Is this what pageant sisterhood looks like now? This is really bizarre. The rumors are true. Miss Myanmar and her franchisee had reportedly spent a significant amount of money to secure her place in the pageant. Losing the title after such a heavy investment might have been too much to handle, and the pressure from the agencies and the countries and the fans might have been too much to handle. And this outburst could simply be a result of that pressure on her. Honestly, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Well, this incident isn't just about Rachel. It opens up a larger conversation on how beauty pageants, especially global ones, exploit young women. Emotional manipulation, extreme diets, and toxic environments. Also, many queens from across the world, including previous contestants from Latin America and Southeast Asia, have also spoken against contractual abuse and control.
Now this, because I was also a contestant, I firsthand experienced it. I'm telling you, this is going to be a Me Too movement.
Well, my question is, what's the point of a crown if it crushes your identity like this? Well, certainly the Rachel Gupta controversy has pulled back the sparkling curtain of the pageant world, exposing a business where glitz meets grind. As more title holders speak up, the question becomes louder. Are beauty pageants really empowering women or exploiting them for profits? And to Rachel, for speaking your truth, the world's watching and you're still wearing a crown, just not the one they gave you. Rachel walked away from the crown, but in doing so, she may have started a much needed conversation. Also, do we really care now? With so many pageants every year, it is so confusing and there is no value and charm left in most countries like India, where Sushmita Sen and Aishwarya Rai and Lara Dutta, Diya Mirza were crowned by the renowned pageants. But do we really remember any other queens after that? In countries like Thailand, Philippines and Vietnam, the franchise is one of the most aggressive in terms of voting and mobilizing fan base, where the queens and such pageants are still big. Whereas in our country now we have such a big fandom of Bollywood and influencers that the pageants and queens don't stand out as much. Let me know your thoughts in comments and please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And if you haven't watched the rest of the videos on my channel, I also post videos on tips and tricks on fashion and styling and draping. Please watch them. And please drop your suggestions in comments, videos you would like to see in future. And also follow my page on Instagram that's called Fashion is Pink. The link is in description below.